Hello viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel Lex Consilium Foundation, and I'm Major General Neelendra Kumar for the YouTube, going strong in conversation with the Air Chief Marshal Nirmal Suri. Sir, my next question to you is that you have yourself witnessed the Indian Air Force progressing and evolving from the days of post Second World War, immediately after the Second World War, when you were commissioned, and from piston engine Spitfire aircrafts to jet era Vampires, Hunters, followed by supersonic MiG-21, and later you saw the induction of in 1985 of fourth generation Mirage 2000 and MiG-29. Sir, how did, in your perception, Indian Air Force cope up with this constant progress in technology?
The focus of training of the Indian Air Force is always been on professionalism to the degree of mastering the machine that is flying. Now, the vintage of the machine, whether it's Second World War machine or it's a much later version, is not the material thing. The aspect is that he knows how to master that particular plane. And this is the story. That's how it started with us. In 1951, January, I started flying with the Tiger Moth and the Howards and then the Texans. And then we went on to Spitfires, which is the Second World War, known for its Battle of Britain days. Difficult kind of an aircraft, a very great jump from what we had been flying earlier. And we would do one duel on a trainer, which was a Mark 9, and then the instructor would push you there, and we didn't know whether to carry a coffin with us or what. And I'm telling you this for a particular reason.
Sir.
That if I recollect, the Spitfire had 18 pounds of boost. And if you open that throttle to 18 pounds, your aircraft would roll like this. And we had lost lives on the runway to take off. So we used to take off with much lesser. It required a mastery of a very different standard. It was also a very compact kind of cabin that you sat in. And the pilot was actually had just enough room to shift his body slightly if we wish to. But a beautiful machine, because the power weight ratio, by which I mean the ability for it to climb to pick up speed at faster rates, etc., and to maneuver itself, were absolutely fantastic. So professionally speaking, I must say that it is the initial training given to us to this. This is like saying jumping from a tricycle, jumping onto a motorbike. I mean, the difference is a huge gap that you have to master. As I had earlier touched upon, that look, you got to master your machine. And possibly that helped us sail through fires. And then Hunter was another aircraft. That was a huge aircraft. This is a smaller aircraft. Actually, the photographs are here.
Yes.
You can see. And get into this thing very high up with Centaurus engines, 8 of those things, and a very different profile. And it had certain immediate drills that we exercised the moment you landed. And I don't want to go into that because that is of no significance to a person who does not know the machine. But it is all to the credit of whoever started the Air Force training, and the manner in which the training was conducted was just ideal. It was just ideal, and it was a combination of first understanding the concept of pure flying, that is the application and the coordination of the throttle, stick and rudder.
Yes.
And flying that machine, and also your ability to understand as to how best to use it for the advantage for the mission that you're trying to achieve, be it a takeoff, be it a landing, be it anything. So I would say the credit goes to those who started the Air Force training team, and whoever planned the pattern of training as the basic, the advanced stage of training, as a prelude to getting on to the fighter aircraft, has done an exceptional job of work. And today we carry that same thing it doesn't make a difference what you fly.
It is truly remarkable, as you have said, sir, that the training, the varied type of aircrafts during your service, and you are known to have flown more than 90 different types of air machines and logged 6,000 flying hours. And not only that, you yourself mastered the flying, sir, and came up to standard. Here I saw that you were the chief flying instructor, the chief of flying, even to the Iraqis. So not only that you yourself acquired the mastery, you were able to impart to the others, to your pupil. That would you like to say a few words on that?
Yeah, firstly, I think I won't boast about that. It's a statement of fact. You see, flying has been a passion for me. I have flown in my service career 84 types of aircraft, and I have just over 6,000 hours of flying. And till the time I retired, I have flown 99% of the brands of all aircraft that was on the inventory of the Indian Air Force, from the captain's seat and having signed for it. It's not that firing off somebody else's shoulder.
That will serve as a model for decades to come.
No, it's a model for decades to realize that you have got to have God on your side. That's the main thing. No, I can't take any credit for that, but I put it that way. But it's been a pleasure because this Indian Air Force is proven itself over a period of time to be a very superior Air Force. You know, even the exercises that we are doing now,
yes, sir,
abroad, our team comes back with laurels. I mean, they're flying aircraft where people who are producing these machines and they think they're God's gift to mankind. They don't know an iota what the Indian Air Force pilot does. So the grounding of the Indian Air Force pilot is something that is absolutely inspiring. So to this extent, if anyone tells you that he is a very, very capable pilot, don't take it with a pinch of salt. It's all in your karmas. The day you are destined to dig a hole, you will dig a hole. So you forget that. Fly the machine. We know how to fly the machine. We want to. We have got the best way of coordinating that. As far as the transformation of the pilot from basic aircraft to advanced stage aircraft, then going on to normal runner thing, going on to the field of transonic aircraft. Transonic means that in a dive you go supersonic. Then, of course, the supersonic aircraft. These are nomenclature, they don't make a difference. If you know your machine and you sit in the machine, then it all works out.
Right.
So this, I speak with kind of confidence on this subject because that's how it's happened in my case. In Iraq, sometimes, we were taking off from runways. Sometimes we were taking off from roads. Sometimes we were flying the same day.
Sir.
4 or 5 different types of aircraft we were instructing on at the same day. So it's a different machine, different kind of thing. But I leave it to the people who designed this in the Indian Air Force.
Yes.
Yeah, great credit to and a salute to them.
That's great, sir. That spirit is great. Thank you. Stay with us. This conversation will continue.